What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Shep's Garage video. Today we're going to talk about a pretty important topic regarding the Mark 8 GTI, and that is the recalls that we have been getting for this car. I know this is a big part of the Mark 8 GTI and Golf R ownership, so I wanted to touch on this topic on my channel because I have some pretty strong opinions about it. And if you guys agree with me, great. And comment down below anything about this topic. You can get a good conversation started down there. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Now, if you're new to my channel and if this is the first time seeing my face on your screen, don't forget to please click that subscribe button down below. If in doing so, you get Mark 8 GTI content, which isn't very popular right now, and you get awesome, and in return, you're helping me achieve a dream of becoming a full-time YouTuber. I wanted to do this since I was a kid, and hopefully we can make it done as well, big as possible, as well as we just passed 500 subscribers, which is just unbelievable. I know that's such a low number in YouTube subscribers, but it's that one step closer from getting to me to be a full-time YouTuber. But enough about me, let's talk about the Mark 8 GTI recalls. Let's start from the beginning. So, since this car launched in the United States for the 2022 model year, this car has received 2 recalls. Now, if you've owned one of these cars, you're pretty familiar with these recalls. If you haven't owned one of these cars, if you've owned a previous generation model, then you may not know about all of these. That first recall being with the engine cover. This was on every single Mark 8 GTI and Golf R that came to the United States. The engine cover was made of this stupid material and it was gonna be really flimsy, so VW said, the recall basically said, take that engine cover and throw it in the garbage. And who knows if you're gonna be getting a new one, and I'm this close to buying a carbon fiber one. Second recall, which is why I'm making this video, is with the sunroof switch, to be claiming that it is too sensitive. If you own an SE or an above, this is what the sunroof switch looks like. You slide it back for the sunroof to open, slide it forward for it to close, and then touch for the vent feature. That recall got issued today, August 8th, 2022, and that's affecting cars from December 2021 to May 2022 made cars. So mine was one of the first cars in Massachusetts, so mine was definitely a December car, so I'm probably gonna get this recall. Maybe wondering, where am I going with this? Well, I think, and a lot of other people think, that this recall is just complete BS. I mean, if you go on the Volkswagen Mark 8 GTI forums on Facebook, on the Mark 8 Facebook group, you can see that this subject of this sunroof switch recall is ridiculous, and I have to agree with them. And out of all the problems and issues that this car has, and I've experienced, and a lot of other people experienced, the one thing that they decided to recall is a sunroof switch. Let me show you guys some of the other issues that people are having with the Mark 8 GTI and that Volkswagen should recall. Now, the first one being the radiator. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the radiator issue, it's common on a lot of Mark 8 GTIs. So basically, if you look down here, you can see that this is the radiator, and thankfully, knock on wood, technically this is wood, the radiator the clips can come loose and cause an issue. Well, I'll play a video of what the issue should look like.
Sick.
If your radiator isn't loose, that's good. That's a good thing. If you want to check, all you have to do is take your radiator. I just got done driving, so it's very hot, but you just want to pull it back a little bit. I did this earlier, and if it's noticeably wiggled, you can either push it back in or take it to a VW dealer and they'll address this for you. Now, what happens is that this radiator leans back, and this belt touches this coolant hose, and basically when the belt touches the coolant hose, obviously makes a hole, and resulting in coolant going all over your engine and going all over the ground, kind of looking like this. Now, this issue is resulting in cars going on tow trucks and basically being undrivable because all their coolant has lost and got on the ground. I think that that issue is a little bit more major than a sunroof switch. Which, to be honest, I don't even use my sunroof that much. I just have the shade open to let light in. That's really all I use it for, really. Another more urgent thing that they can probably recall is some of the glitches through here. Maybe some of the safety features turning off. That happened to me the other day. I'll play a clip of what actually happened right now. So I'm currently sitting in my car right now. I have a bunch of warnings. I have a rear cross traffic alert. Unavailable. You can see 2 messages. Rear traffic cross alert unavailable, and error park distance control. So when I go into reverse, this message pops up, which is very fun, and my speakers have completely died. They don't want to even work anymore. Apple CarPlay doesn't want to work. Radio doesn't want to work. I have the volume up and nothing's happening, so I don't know what's going on. I guess I have to make another service appointment for this car, but yeah, pretty disappointing. I also got a low voltage warning, even though that my battery was completely fine. Maybe the backup camera randomly flickering or randomly turning off. That's pretty important. If you have gotten used to a backup camera before, etc. Few highlights for me are all the bugs in the interior and the radiator, which thankfully has not happened to me. Crossing my fingers, that never happens to me. But where I'm going with this is that there are more urgent things, Volkswagen, that need to be addressed with this car before a sunroof switch. If there are any other issues that I've missed in this video, please feel free to comment them down below of any of the issues that I've missed and of you guys are having, because I really want Volkswagen to address these issues, because I think that these issues are more important. They make the car work. You use them every day. Not everyone uses a sunroof switch every day, so that's really my gripe with this sort of Volkswagen choosing recall type of thing. Maybe they don't have a fix for the radiator yet, or they don't have a fix for the software yet, but even still, they should prioritize all of their attention to the radiator, and probably just at least the radiator, because that affects the driving of the car. So I really hope Volkswagen does address this by the end of the year at least, or these issues by the end of the year at least, because I am starting to if these don't get addressed, then people aren't gonna like their GTIs anymore, because their quality already has just been not the best. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love my GTI, and it's a car I never regret buying in the first place, but it would be nice that Volkswagen does turn their attention and decides to pick recalls better and what is the most important for the Volkswagen GTI and Golf R community. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I really wanted to touch on this today because I just wanted to get a video out there on my opinions and what they really should have done for this recall. So thank you so much for watching. If you did, smash that like button, comment down below anything else I missed. I want to get a good conversation thread starter down there in the video, and I'll see you guys next one. Peace.